Good morning, friend. How are you doing today? Happy weekend. I wish you all the best today. How's your family? How are your children? How's work? So it is well with you. May the Lord grant you the desire of your heart. Um, may your expectation not be cut short. Uh, may His plan for your life this month, in the coming month, in the coming day, not be truncated. So it is well with you. It is well with your work. I wish you all the best. May you contribute your own quota to make the world a better place. I just like to ask you a question in this exhortation. Uh, that what do you do with your time? What do you do with your time? What do you do with your time? My exhortation is in form of question. What is it that you do with your time? Brothers and sisters, what do you do with your time? Every day, God is giving every one of us 24/7. 24/7. But what do you do with your own 24/7? Brothers and sisters, what do you do with your 24/7? There are a lot of people out there that they use their time anyhow. Some people use their time to gossip. They use the greater part of their time to gossip. Some use their time to talk about things that will not take them anywhere. Some use their time to discuss other people, to discuss events. So to discuss what is happening in Oyo State, what is happening in Canada, what is happening in Niger State, what is happening in this so place. So what do you do? What do you do with your time? What is it that you do with your time? What do you do with your time? So what is it that you can point to that in the close of this day that you have achieved? That you have achieved in the close of this day. So in relation to the plan and purpose of God for your life. And you see, the reason why most people use their time anyhow is because most people have not really discovered their assignment on earth. They have not discovered the reason why they come to this world. So that is why they use their time anyhow. You cannot see somebody that has truly discovered his divine assignment on earth, spending his time anyhow. You cannot see somebody that truly want to make an indelible mark on earth, spending his time anyhow. Spending his time anyhow. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? So what do you do with your time? What do you do with your time? So there are people who goes about talking about one shallow information that will not take you anywhere. So there's a way we measure the weight of what you are saying. How weighty are your words? How weighty are your words? So if you are discussing things that will not take people anywhere, that such type of words are shallow words. So and that is what most people now they dedicated their time on. They dedicated their time on. So what do you do? What do you do with your time? Brothers and sisters, what are you talking about? What do you do with your time? So there are a lot of people out there that they use their time for various things that by the time you sit under their words and you listen, at the end of the day, you'll be shallow. You will not see any things that they've contributed to you. So you get it. So these are ways that people spend their time. They spend their time. Some people use their time to talk about events, to discuss what is happening in this place, what is happening. So they say little mind. They use their time to discuss events. So to discuss events, to discuss what happened, to discuss people. So, but great minds use their time to discuss how to make things happen. You know. So, what do you do with your time? There are various ways you can use your time uh, uh, wisely. Number one, you can use your time to add value to yourself. You can use your time to add value to yourself. That's one of the wise way you can make use of your time. It's one of the wise way when you are using your time to add value to yourself. So maybe you pick a book now. When you pick a book and you are reading that book, so you are gaining new things from that book. So that's one way of of using your time, one wise way of making use of your time. Or maybe you sit with a teaching. So you download a teaching in your profession, maybe in engineering, in science, in mathematics, in religious field, in any mountains of influence that you would like to be informed. So about, so you download teachings in that areas. So in any mountains of influence, science, technology, and you are listening to that teaching. So it means that you are using your time to add value to yourself. For example, now maybe you are having problem with a particular topic in mathematics, for example. So you now go online. So you now download teaching on that particular topic that you are having issue. So and then you listen to that teaching and you are able to gain understanding of that particular topic. So it means that you have used that time to add value to yourself. So that's one way of using your time. Maybe there are areas in your life where you are having issue financially. Maybe you are having issue financially. You are having issue maritally. You are having issue in your ministry. So in your calling, in one area, in one compartment of your life. So when you now seek for teachings, so on that particular area to address that particular issue that you have, and at the end of the day, you are able to gain understanding of that area. So it means that you don't waste that time. You have used that time to add value to yourself. To add value to yourself. Or maybe you lay hands on a particular book that speak so in line with the issue that you are having. So somebody that talks about a particular problem that you are having, how to solve that problem. So you lay hands on that particular book and then you are reading that book and you are able to gain understanding. So you use that time to add value to yourself. So that's one way of using your time, and it's one of the best way that you can use your time. If you don't know what to use your time for, each day you wake up in the morning, you don't know what to do, you can decide to be reading books. So you can be reading books. So that's one way of adding value, of using your time. Another way you can use your time is to use your time to add value to other people. You can use your time to add value to other people. So maybe you for example, maybe you do a simple teaching just the way I'm doing now. So you get it. You do a teaching on a particular subject and you put it on YouTube online. So it means anybody that come across that teaching, so that teaching, so it be a blessing to them. So it means that you use your time to add value to them. Or maybe you can organize a kind of class for people on a particular subject. So you use your time to add value, to add something to them. Use your time to add something to them. Maybe there are a group of people that are having issue with a particular topic. You now say, oh yeah, come, let me explain this thing to you. So and then you explain it to them. Maybe you do that within 1 hour. You get it. So within 1 hour, it means that that 1 hour, you have used that 1 hour to add value to other people. So that's another wise way of using your time. So if you don't know what to use your time for, so you can use your time to add value to other people. To add value to other people. Another way you can make use of your time is to use your time to create a service, to do service for people. So to do service for people, to do service, uh, uh, maybe somebody has a particular work to do. You get it now, and then you take on that job. You say, "Let me do this work for you." So at the end of you, that is, they send you to an errand on an errand. So at the end of the day, when you do that job for them, they also compensate you with something, maybe money or any other reward. So that's another way. So you can use your time to create service, to do service for other people. So you can also use your time another way, which is number 4. You can use your time to create product and service, to create product. To create product. Every single product you see on earth, be it phone, car, aeroplane, books, so these are all product of time. They are product of time. For example, if somebody want to write a book now, so it's not just one day that you write a book. So it can take you 2 3 days, 4 days, you get it. So 5 days, 1 week, 1 month. There are some books you write in a month, some you write in 2 weeks, so some in 1 week. So depending on the speed of the writer. So the point I'm making is that you don't deliver a product in a day, so it will take times. All product you see, car, house, books, they are product of times. So you can use your time to create a kind of product that will be of blessing to humanity. So that is another way of using your time. So you can use your time like when you talks about this bank app, the bank app, the application we use, the bank application. So maybe GTB app, any bank application. So all these are product of time, and it is the product of some people. So what product are you releasing to the world? So in order for you to release product to the world, so you must follow your time. You must follow your time. What do you do, brothers and sisters, with your time? What do you do with your time? So what do you do with your time? What do you do with your time? What do you do with your time? So brothers and sisters, in the close of this day, what can you point to that you have achieved in relation to the plan and purpose of God for your life, in relation to the advancement of our world? What is it that you do with your time? How do you spend your time? So life waster, time waster are life waster. Time waster are life waster. So time waster are life waster. Anybody that wastes your time, they are life waster. And if you waste other people's time too, maybe in the church, there are people who waste people's time in the church. So they are doing one long program in the church, Monday to Saturday in the church, wasting people's time. The time they're supposed to be using to create product and services. So when you waste people's time, you are wasting their life. You are wasting their life. So, and anybody also that they waste your time too. So they are life waster. What do you do with your time? What do you do with your time? When you look at the book of Genesis, chapter 1. Genesis chapter 1. You see in that place that God give us the ideal way to be spending our time. He gave us ideal way. For example, now God has a vision of create heaven and earth. He has a vision of creating heaven and earth. He wanted to create heaven and earth. But he did not just do that in a single day. He didn't just create heaven and earth in a single day. It took God 6 days to create heaven and earth. So you can now see that. So in that place, God now break what you want to do. So the heaven and earth you want to create. So at the end of this, he break them down into 6 days activities. He break it down. In the first day, he created light. He created this. In the first day, he said, let there be light. So in the second day, it is another thing he created. The third day, he created another thing. The fourth day, he created another thing. The fifth day, he created another thing. The sixth day, he created another things. So, and at the seventh day, he rested. At the sixth day, the heaven and earth that God wanted to create, so now appear. So that place is telling us how we are to use our time. So we are supposed to imitate God. So we are supposed to imitate God. To imitate God. He said, the Son can do nothing of his own self, but whatsoever he sees the Father do, the same doeth the Son likewise. You and I, we are supposed to imitate God. So God has already given us the way how we are to spend our time. So you can see that God created something new every day. He created what he created the first day is different from what he created the second day. What he created the second day is different from the one he created the third day. What he created the fifth day is different from the one he created the fourth day. What he created the sixth day, so which is man, which is you and I. He said, let us make man in our own image. So it's different from the one he created. He created something new every day. He said, the steadfast of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never, so his mercies endureth forever. He said, they are new every morning. They are new every morning. So God one is telling us in that place how we are to be spending our day. It means that we are to be doing something new every day. We are to be doing something new every day. You are to be gaining something new every day. So if you are not releasing product into the world every day, I think at least be adding value to yourself. Be adding value to yourself. What do you do with your time? What can you point to in the close of this day that you have achieved in relation to the plan and purpose of God for your life? What do you do with your time? Brothers and sisters, you need to check yourself. So today has started now already. So today has started. What are you doing with your time? Do you have a daily goal? So one of the best way to use your time is to always, each time you wake up in the morning, in the middle of the night, you decide your daily goal. This and this I want to achieve today. This and this I want to achieve today. I read of Warren Buffett, that is one of the richest man on earth. He reads 500 pages of books every day. 500 pages of books every day. Is that not wonderful? Is that not wonderful? So interacting with giants, when you are reading the books of giants, those who are already there. So when you are interacting with their books, so you are not wasting that time. And one of the best friends you can have is book. So it's books. So it is well with you, brothers and sisters. What do you do with your time? What do you do with your time? What do you do with your time? So you must you must be in charge of each seconds of your day. Be in charge of each seconds of your day. Be in charge of each seconds of your day. I pray that your time will not be wasted. So in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. So it is well with you. I wish you all the best. Have a colorful weekend. Till I come your way next time. Remain blessed. So in Jesus' name. So bye for now.